Hello everyone, Vermonter Rail-Fan 555 here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm finally going to give you guys a review of 3 locomotives that I have finally have come in. And that is the Atlas HO scale GP40-2W locomotives that just came Tuesday last week. Now, we have 3 of these today to show. Today we've got New England Central 3015, the one that runs here that pulls the chip train all the time, which is a highly anticipated one I've been wanting to find. We've got Vermont Railway 310 and Vermont Railway 311, the 50th anniversary scheme. So today we're going to review all these review this locomotive and see how detailed it is, and we'll see how the performance is. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's get the 3015 unboxed, as this is the one that I've been highly anticipating. Comes in a nice box with a sleeve. Apologies if I'm using an iPhone. I don't have a proper camera, so I'm gonna have to find a way to get this to film. See if I can get this. Yeah, let's see if that will work. All these boxes come in very good shape. This is the Masterline series of locomotives. So these are highly detailed with really good detail and other stuff. Now in the box, what you get in the box when you first get your locomotive, you get a couple things. So, you get a quick start guide for the lock sound decoder that it has. This is I've never seen in this type of Masterline series. Then we've got a warranty, limited for a certain amount of time. This is a warranty card. For most manufacturers, they give you a warranty card. Then you also get a limited warranty information card. Tells you all about the info about the limited warranty. Most of the time, it's usually around 90 days. You can blow this up to 1080p HD or 60 frames per second to see if you can read it. But here is all the info that you'll need if you want to figure it out yourselves, or you can go online to Atlas's website. And finally, last but not least, we have got the actual quick start guide, as of 2013 of November 20th. This is also for the later schemes, so this will go over sounds, functions, and other mechanics on this Atlas locomotive. Now to the fun part, we get to see the locomotive itself. If you see this little tag here, this is just something that Tony's gave me, as I got my locomotive from Tony's Trains. So they told me that everything is a-okay. So it got inspected pretty much. So it's all set to go. And that's actually on the outside. I thought it was in the inside. Now the Atlas has a clever packaging technique. You can see it's like a clamshell almost that keeps the locomotive safe from damage from shipping. So you just pull these clamshells off. Now in the off the box here, right here, we've got some parts. Looks like we got some. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Let's see. Trying to get it to focus. Looks like we got some window shades, like mirrors or something. We got plugs for the fuel tank because it comes screwed in, and some sunshades. I'm not going to put these on in this video as of right now because it'll just ruin the purpose of the video. because I want it to be at least short and sweet, so I'll just place it there. We've got the locomotive itself. Now, this locomotive, in my opinion so far, looks very beautiful. 3015 has never been done in HO scale. So honestly, in my opinion, this is already looking spectacular. Now, if you look at the bottom, I don't know how well you guys can see, but there are screws on the bottom of the casing here. So I'm going to have to unscrew the locomotive from its container in order for it to actually come out of its case. Now, lucky for me, I have a little screwdriver which allows me to take these types of locomotives out of its case. So I'm going to take the screwdriver here and unscrew it from its casing. And then we'll go over the details and functions of the locomotive, as this is a new model. So once we get it out of here, we will get started on the detailing. Alright, with the screws now out, you can just lift the locomotive out, like so. And now you can set it on the rail tracks without any issue. So now, with that being done, let's zoom in for some detail of this beautiful locomotive. Now, before I do so, let me grab my pointer. It's an uncoupling tool I use to uncouple my cars, but I can use it as a pointer as well. It's a little pointer, so I can point the details, as some of these are very small. So, looking here at the front, you've got snowplow, which is unique to locomotives. You got, looks like plastic MU hoses. Got a brake hose. Got a Atlas coupler. It's a plastic coupler. You got a coupler cut lever, which is molded underneath. You got the anti-climber. Got an MU stand. Got ditch lights. These are functional, but they don't flash on the real thing. You got relatively sturdy handrails. There's no paint bleed or anything, as I can see on here. Got LED headlight. Ditch lights are LED as well. Got some relatively good depth on the cab door. Got some separately applied grab irons. Sand filler caps on the nose. Right here, it's kind of hard to see as it's black. More handrails. Cab mounted bell. On the real thing, it's an electronic bell now, so it's kind of a surprise to see, as it's now just that. You've got painted classification lights. They don't function, they're painted, so they're not functioning. Number boards, they're black with white numbers. I am not exactly sure how if they function or not. We'll find that out in operation. Got fine plastic windshield wipers. They're plastic, separately applied. You can see the conduit from the bell goes down at the back. You got some cab interior. You do have cab figures installed, if this thing will focus. You got cab figures, and right around here you would mount the little parts for the sunshades and the mirrors. 3015 and the locomotive specification. See if I can get this to focus. It's hard with the camera like this. Just a phone. So it says GP40-2W. That's basically a Canadian national specific identification. You got some nice truck detail. You got a jacking pad. Got some really good truck detail on this thing. Got the dustbin hatch. Again, more strong handrails. Stanchion super strong. Slide glass, emergency shut-off buttons and stuff on the fuel tank. This has the small one as it's a short line. Got the reflective stripes, which is from NMRA standards. Warning placards are clear and legible under magnification. You got the New England Central logo showing Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. Connecticut barely visible. Got some nice molded detail here. Operation Lifesaver, as New England Central is part of the Operation Lifesaver group, like NS, the big railroad. The same detail toward the back here. You got radiator grills that are not see-through. That's kind of a feature of this type of run. Toward the back, you've got another Atlas coupler. Again, more MU hoses, another coupler cut lever. Got a drop step on this side, which looks like it moves, but I do not want to finesse it because it will probably break. Another MU stand, more sturdy handrails, grab irons, rear LED light on the back, which is nice too. Got another sound filler hatch. The drop step on the front of this engine I think is not here. Otherwise, other than that, it might be in the bag. And then turning it around to the other side, I'll leave it off the track for now just to make it quick and easy. Same sort of detail. I got a sight glass here because I think this is where you access where the engineers access the engine. Got a brake wheel, as this is an older designed locomotive. And more of the same detail on this side. Got a little F, that means the standing of the front of the locomotive. We'll take a look at the top of the locomotive. There's that electrical conduit, and it goes all the way to the horn. This is a Nathan M3 horn, to be exact. Dustbin hatch, exhaust stack, lots of separately applied lift rings. You got a nice skate antenna. And toward the back, you got 3 radiator fans, which have fan detail. It's kind of hard to see because it's black on black, and the fan blades are angled, so it's hard to see. But very good detail. These are etched metal at the top, so they're very beautiful in my opinion. So overall, this locomotive so far is good. I'll give you a look at the underbody. There's probably not much. You can actually see a little bit of the grading on the steps. There's not much underbody. I don't think you'll be able to see all the underbody detail due to the fact that it's all black. But yeah, this is the first time New England Central 3015 has been made. I will show you guys the other locomotives, VTR 311 and 310, together at the end of the video. But for the purpose of the video, to make it quick and short, we're going to test 3015 itself on the track, and we'll go over operation of this fancy designed locomotive. So let's move into operation. Okay, we're back. So now that we are ready to go with this, the way to start up ESU, this is equipped with ESU lock sound. So in order for this to get started, we're going to have to program the road number into this thing. So I'm going to take my handy dandy NCE power cab and program the loco on the main. So I'm going to press the system program on the main, and we're going to change the number to 3015. Hit enter, click 1 for address. We'll do 1 for the long address. We'll make that 3015, enter, and now we should have control of 3015. So for most ESU decoders, Yeah, F8 is the start button, so let's see if F8 works. Okay, it doesn't seem like we're getting power. Might be something else. I may need to look at the manual, so be right back. Okay, I think I figured out what's wrong. I think I need to tip the locomotive off the track, and then it should have its programming working now, so let's try it. Okay, doesn't seem to be functioning, so I'm gonna probably have to do another fix. So, trial and error. This is my first video. I was gonna make a train show video, but this is my first video of my channel, so this is trial and error, so sorry for the issues. So I'm gonna have to try another thing, so be right back. Okay everyone, sorry for the problems. I finally was able to fix the programming issue and also fix my ski lift in the background because it always wants to program with it. So with ES2 decoders, F8 is the startup, so let's press F8 and hear this thing roar up to life. Okay, there's the startup sequence. So we'll go through some functions. So F0 or the F0 is the headlight. Should be functioning. I don't see it turning on. Anyway, we'll just go without the headlight. So F1 is bell. F2 is horn. And it's a playable horn since it's ESU. F3 is coupler. F4 is dynamic brakes, which only work when moving. Oh, looks like a short circuit. Sounds like the sound cut out. There it goes. Sounds back. Sounds like the dynamic brakes are not functioning as of right now. F5 are probably ditch lights. I'm not sure. The lights are not turning on for some reason. But I'll figure that out at the end. So we'll figure it out. So there, this goes up to all the way to goes up to F28 for full functions. So now we'll test slow speed. This is slow speed control. We'll select that. So we'll start at 1 and forward. There's 1 speed step. You can now hear the Pine River. It's 1 speed step and forward. 2 speed steps. 3 speed steps. 4 speed steps. 5. Very smooth drive so far. Sounds like the dynamic brake is actually working. See if I can turn that off now. See, so let's switch reverse. heard the reverser kick in. Headlight doesn't work on the back, so I'm gonna have to figure out the lights. So let's go in reverse at 1 speed step. There's 1. Little lurching, but not too much. It hasn't been broken in. 2 speed steps. 3 speed steps. 4. And 5. So very smooth drive, both forward and backwards. So the overall drive, in my opinion, is very good. And looking at coupler height at the front, looks dead on to me. I don't have a KD gauge, so you guys decide for yourselves. And the back coupler looks fine. It looks dead on to me as well. And this thing's got some relatively good weight, so this thing is probably a good puller. So with that being said, overall this locomotive is very well. I will give you guys pictures of 430, of 311 and 310 at the end of the video, since I don't want to unbox it right now. So I'll give you guys an image of them on the track at the end of the video. So I'll leave you guys with a run by of the locomotive going backwards at my grade crossing. And thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and start making support today, as this is for my first video. So overall, solid product by Atlas. I'll figure out the light problem. We'll see what we can do. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time on my channel. Take care.